1776, in the Bavarian city of Ingolstadt, Germany, a professor of law named Adam Weishaupt founded a secret society that would become known as the Order of the Illuminati. Weishaupt had grown up in a strongly religious and conservative environment, but as he studied philosophy and law, he became convinced that blind obedience to the church and the absolute authority of monarchs were holding society back. His aim was to create a group that could quietly work to spread reason, freedom of thought, and knowledge, challenging superstition and the misuse of power by both church and state. The society began with only a handful of trusted members, mostly young intellectuals and students. Over time, it expanded to include academics, lawyers, politicians, and even some noblemen. They met in secrecy, often using code names, secret handshakes, and ciphers to protect their identity. Members were organized in a system of ranks, with strict rules about loyalty and obedience. Their teachings focused on the Enlightenment ideals of rationality, science, and liberty. They wanted to weaken the control of organized religion, reduce the dominance of monarchies, and promote a society where free thought could flourish. The Illuminati also sought influence by quietly recruiting members of other groups, including the Freemasons. Through these networks, their numbers grew, and by the early 1780s, it is believed they had several hundred members spread across Bavaria and beyond. Their growing presence began to alarm the Bavarian authorities, who viewed them as a dangerous threat to both the state and the church. By 1785, the Bavarian government, under the Elector Karl Theodor, issued an edict outlawing all secret societies, specifically targeting the Illuminati. Police raids followed, members were arrested, and many documents belonging to the group were seized and made public. These documents revealed details of their internal rules and ambitions, which only increased the fear and suspicion surrounding them. Adam Weishaupt himself was dismissed from his university post and forced into exile, spending much of the rest of his life under the protection of sympathetic nobles, but never able to rebuild his society. After 1785, the Order of the Illuminati effectively came to an end. Its activities were dismantled, its members scattered, and its founder silenced. Historically, the Illuminati lasted for less than a decade, from 1776 to 1785. But its story left behind an aura of secrecy and mystery. Later generations would exaggerate and reinvent the tale, but the real history is the short-lived effort of a German professor who dreamed of enlightenment, reason, and freedom in an age still ruled by kings and priests.